Hey, Rock on Beer viewers. Good morning. I was just having my morning coffee and checking my email, and I got this email from Browland, which, if you don't know what Browland is, it's a really big European homebrew supplier slash importer slash just, I think it's Europe's biggest homebrew shop. Anyway, so they sent me an email because I'm on their email list. And it is for a gadget, I guess you would call it, a brew thing that I hadn't heard of. Came totally out of left field, which is weird because I usually know about just about every brewing gadget that's gonna be coming on the market or is on the market already. But yeah, this is called the Brewjacket, and I thought that I'd do this little video asking what people thought of this because it really interests me. So yeah, this is check it out. This is what it is. This is the email, obviously, and it is it's like an immersion chiller slash heater for fermenters. You can look at it. Here it is up here, like in the normal carboy. I think it's called the fast ferments. Here's an SS conical, and here's that catalyst thing, which I think is owned by Northern. I don't know who. Northern Brewer, maybe. Anyway. It just came out on the European market, so yeah. But look at it. So here's the thing. It's got like a jacket, and it looks like I have a sous vide stick. If you know anything about sous vide, like immersion circulators, kind of looks like one of those bunch of cords and deedly bobs. But here's the business. So it both heats and cools. And it does, I guess this means that it does a half degree Celsius every 60 minutes. Easy to use. I'm sure that, yeah. No fridge needed. I guess that's probably going to be the main selling point that I wanted to talk about. So yeah, here it is, and let's actually take a look at it. So yeah, look, you can see in the clear fermentary thing. Let me just go over to the actual. So you can see in the clear one, look, it just it's like a heating cooling stick. Like the top looks like that looks like a heat sink in there. So looks kind of like an air conditioning unit. I don't know. Must be have like a coil heater inside and some kind of cooling apparatus up there. And then like a coil that goes all the way down into the beer and heats it or cools it. Let's look at another picture. Yeah, so there it is in some beer. And then I don't know how look, yeah, so there, that thing on the side, that must be how the airlock works for fermenting beer. That was one of my main questions was so where does the CO2 go? It looks like it's a little vent there. But for me, for example, I would want it for, I think the main purpose of it is that it's for if you don't want to buy like a whole fridge or you don't have space for a fridge, you can get this immersion thing to temperature control beer, which is actually a really cool idea. So for instance, I have an SS Chronicle, and it is huge. And I have actually been thinking for my brew house, I need to get like a fermentation fridge that can actually fit this monster in it. So I've been kind of looking at those, pricing them out. Needs to be a pretty good size fridge. Looking for used ones, you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, this would actually be, I mean, look, so you can see here, it sits on top of they give you do they have the picture of it? So here's the lid. You have to put on their special lid in order to use it on a Chronicle. You can see that it looks like a brew bucket lid. It doesn't look like the Chronicle lid, which is kind of sucks. I mean, it'd work for a brew bucket and a Chronicle, I guess, so that's nice, but you lose a little bit of your headspace in the Chronicle, in the SS Chronicle, that's kind of lame. But it needs this, I guess it needs this hole. This is where the circulator goes through, and then you get an airlock hole over here. So that takes care of the whole airlock thing. But yeah, it's yeah, what do you guys think about this? What do you think is this a cool? It's €460. and I didn't convert that to anything else. That's about, yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna convert it for you. I was gonna convert it to kroner, but nobody's gonna know. Nobody but me cares about that. Yeah, so it's almost 500 euro, so that's a lot. That's more than you're gonna pay for a fridge, even if you buy it brand new. But I totally get the idea for it. Um, Although my two main concerns are that it's just one more thing that comes in contact with your beer, and like for instance, if you're heating, if you have to heat, it says it'll go 20 degrees C over room temperature. So that must mean that this thing can get relatively warm, and I don't know. And then does it interfere with fermentation? It kind of seems like the either the hot or the cold here, like right around the contact point of that little sleeve thing there would not be nice for the yeast. But I don't know. Maybe it doesn't look like it has any circulation pump type things, so it doesn't look like the wort actually moves. Which is another kind of thing that I would think is you would get a kind of a hot cold zone, and then around the outside you would get kind of a temperature differential. But yeah, I don't know. It's not. It's something that when I saw it, I was like, "Ooh, that's cool. That would be a fancy thing." And then I thought, or I could buy a brand new brand new fridge now that I have the space for half the price or less, maybe. But yeah, I could see this for like an apartment brewer. Like this would have been something I would have seriously considered when I only had the apartment to brew in, and I was having trouble trying to temperature control my Chronicle. Yeah, let me know, what do you guys think of this Brewjacket thing? Does anybody have it? Does anybody know of any videos of anybody using it? I kind of did a quick Google around, and it doesn't look like very many people have. It must have just come out. Um, I can see that the promo stuff is it all just came out, so maybe they haven't really released it. But yeah, let me know what you think. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna get one, but it's an interesting idea. Anyway, thanks for listening to that ramble, and yeah, see you guys later. Bye.